Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mind Capital team training. My name is Simon Stepsys. I live in the UK. I am a global advisor with Mind Capital. Been involved in the home-based business now for 22 years, 30 years a business owner. I was online in 1995 and I was making a full-time income by 1997. Those are the days of dial-up internet, if anybody remembers them. Back in them days, it was very hard to make money online. There was no video. It was literally just black and white and email then. And every time you sent an email out, a mass email, if you knew what you were doing, then you were called, but ultimately a scammer. The internet is all about free and it's non-commercial. And now look at it today. You know, forget about making millions. You can make billions. Yeah. But anyway, just a quick intro regarding how I got involved in Mind Capital for all the new people watching. I am recording this. My sponsor, Jets from Australia, sent me the information through. He said, Simon, I've got something that's a gold mine. It's solid. Okay, these were the words that stuck in my mind: solid, sustainable, and real. Okay, so anyway, to cut a long story short, I jumped on a plane to Madrid in Spain, a couple of hours flight. This is just before New Year's Eve, just the time over Christmas time. And I met Gonzalo, the CEO, and the corporate team there at Kelly, and absolutely was blown away what I saw. I immediately dropped everything I was doing. And again, they had the launch event on the 11th. I flew back to Madrid for the launch, 400 members there. Being around the members, they did great translations. It's a Spanish company. Which is great, but the translations were brilliant. And again, we've basically, since we've been in from the launch, every single day, trading day, we've made a profit. I mean, you know, and a passive income, guys, and it is absolutely amazing. The company do the live trading Zoom calls on a regular basis. This is 100% transparent and real. And, you know, so, you know, a lot of people out there think, you know, are kind of doing the business the kind of wrong way. And they're going out there and they're trying to sell the business. Now, I don't sell this business, okay? I never sell this business, okay? The only thing that you should be doing with this business is sharing it, okay? Sharing it. Now, for me, if somebody says yes or no, it doesn't bother me, okay? I never take it personally. And believe you me, there's plenty of people say now, I don't believe it, it's a scam, it's illegal or whatever. I just say, thanks for your opinion, all the best, yeah, or you know, and move on next. I mean, that is the business, guys. And the beautiful thing is they don't believe you. You see, they don't believe me because, you see, they're thinking, all right, he's trying to get me in so we can get a commission and this, that, and the other. And it's not like that, no. Okay, so what we do is we share the presentation, okay, but also we share the testimonials. Now, there's a great testimonial video out there. Go onto the main site, the company site, go onto the channel. I've also on my blog, I put it up there. It's on YouTube. And this is what sells the business. They don't believe you, but they believe other people, okay? Because they, you know, they become more open-minded. Well, you know, maybe it is real. You know, these people are making money. Maybe I can make money, and that's what we do. And you know, people are going to say, well, you know, will it last? And you know, and this, that, and the other. And we just say, look, you know, nobody can see in the future. However, we do our due diligence. Somebody posted in one of the groups. Simon, you know, how much, you know, wow, you're making great money. How much, you know, did you put in it? Well, of course, you know, those that know me know I put in the maximum, which is 100,000. And why wouldn't I? Well, oh, that's risky. That's risky. Well, you know, we've done our due diligence. I don't think it's a risk. Okay, and the reason I say that is because I know it's real. Okay, I know if I've got my Bitcoin sitting there in the wallet doing nothing, okay, it's going to be doing nothing. That's the bottom line. So how you get wealthy is you use more money to make more money. That's it. So that's what we're doing. So we're using that Bitcoin to make the maximum we can. And that's commitment. So the first three things we need, well, obviously we need to be committed, coachable, and consistent. And if you're in with $100, okay, and remember, I think it's tomorrow they are reducing it to $40. Okay, and this helps the many people, not just in the poor countries, people even in the UK are you know, would struggle. There's people out there who think hard about, oh well, I don't know, $100, but 40, anything less, it's more. You're going to have more people joining. That's a fact. Okay, so that helps it. People like to dip the toe in the lowest method, and that's fine if you want to do that. Okay. But obviously we're in the lockdown with the situation, but the company is an open company, is transparent. You can go to Madrid and meet the CEO and the corporate team, and if you feel that you need to do that, okay. But anyway, we've done it, and there's going to be a lot more events as we come out of the lockdown, and you know, hotel presentations, leadership events, and you know, it's just getting started. So I will say this also is we have had another record-breaking week and month. We did the team did we did over $800,000 in new team contributions this month alone. Okay, and the last week we did over $250,000 in new contributions. $255,000, and that was for the week in new contributions. The team now, we're over $2.5 million in contributions, and we've been in this business literally 76 days, 76 trading days, and every single one of them trading days has been profitable, and that is pretty amazing. So we are definitely on track for doing $1 million a month, and then $1 million a week we're going to be doing. I believe our team will be doing in this business. No question about it. We've got some fantastic leadership out there, especially the German team are absolutely building like crazy. So massive congratulations to them. 100 million speaking Germans out there. So that's a huge market. In addition to that, the US team is doing great. Daniel out there is doing phenomenal. And I know he's pushing on getting to that global. No, he's already passed global, I think, if you correct me, Daniel. I forget literally the way the team's growing. We've got a great Italian team growing as well. And it's literally, you know, there's leaders starting to appear and build and get more belief in what we have here. Some people mentioned this week about the a couple of days, their returns were lower. Okay, and it's like this, guys, you know, this is the beautiful thing. Those returns, by the way, are still amazing. Even the lowest of the low are still phenomenal. And basically, this is, I compare it to Forex trading. I did a Forex training course, 3 days in London, £4,000 it cost me. And the professional Forex traders are making 8% on average. On average, that means they'll have months where there's less than that and months where there's more. But on average, at 8%, a full-time trader, Forex trader with 10 years experience, literally studies the market. He's living in front of monitors all week. He's losing trades. Remember, he's winning trades. And he's getting 8% a month. Don't get me wrong, they might have a great month where they might get 10, 12, 15%, maybe 18%. But then they might have a bad month where they might even have a losing month. You know, that's how it is in real trading. Risky and a lot of experience. And it was the hardest thing I ever do. And then what we've got here, we don't have to do anything. The company do it all for us. And even 0.5% a day is phenomenal. I mean, it really is. That is so. But the company did do a video. Ruben Arcus, the network development manager, he did a video. It is translated in subtitles. I posted it this morning or yesterday. And again, you can watch that 2 or 3 minute video. He was explaining about the markets and the big moves that the Bitcoin has had. And, you know, we're moving into the halving soon, this month, in fact. So we're going to see the raise. We should see the raise in Bitcoin, and we will do, because obviously limited supply. And again, the halving is a big event that it generally sends crypto through the roof. So we should see it rise big. Okay, so okay. You're from, okay, Carla, yeah, speak slowly. It's very difficult to speak slowly when you're excited. Because I've done lots of events, lots of companies over the years, and when you're traveling around, you're a lot of the, obviously, different countries who only speak a little English always say the same thing, can you speak slowly? But it's hard. But outside of that, guys, people have asked me different questions regarding the business and how to build it. And remember, it's the 3 simple things, okay? Share the presentation, follow up, and repeat. That is your only goal. So we've got the presentation from on the company YouTube channels. There's Kelly's done one if you want to use Kelly's, or I've done one for the company as well. You can even do your own presentation, and literally, and then people say, well, look, how do you invite? So this is the way. There's 2 types of marketing: passive marketing and then active marketing. So passive marketing is the least effective. Okay, it's like attraction marketing. You've got to go out there, you can post and do paid ads. Okay, and you're hoping that people are going to respond. If nobody responds, you actually lose money. If nobody responds to the actual post that you're doing on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, again, you're losing time there because you put that content out there, nobody responded, you've not got any results. Now, the best way is by actively connecting with people. Somebody said to me this week and last week, all right, Simon, I've been sending emails out and no one's responded and I'm disappointed in it. It's I thought people would go for this. And I said, how many people you spoke to? None. They've spoken to no people. How many, even remember, I know these days not many people pick up the phone, but it will make a difference. All right, so we do the chats. Yeah, how many people have you actually had a one-on-one chat with, even on the messengers? Okay, because that is the business. Okay, and what I like to do is I use the voice recorder to the next thing rather than, pick up the phone, although that is the best. I'd say, look, can you do a phone call or a Zoom? And then do one-on-one. And this is how you get to it. You want to be focusing, okay, on two a day. Get 2 members a day in. Just get 2 a day in, and you teach them to do the same, and you will build massively. Okay, so how do we do that? We present the business with 3 to 4 people, new people, 3 to 4. That's all. Each day, you have to make sure that they watch the presentation. So again, if you share the business with, let's say, 4 people, and you follow up, okay, when you follow up with your sponsor with any questions they have. So then, yeah, the third party comes in, the third party, the expert, edify your sponsor, okay, and then it's like 2 minds against 1. We share the testimonials, we share the live trading proof, we share everything else about that. You've already shared the presentation, right? Okay. Anything stopping you getting started right now? That's all we do. Oh, well, I haven't got Bitcoin. No problems. We show them how to get a Bitcoin wallet, get some Bitcoin. That's the business. So if you're doing that, okay, with 3 or 4 people, you will be getting a minimum of 1. Even if you're bad, you'll get at least 1 sign up per day. Now, what, 7 days per week? Yeah, that's 30 a month, 30 new people coming into your business. Remember, this is the best way to do it because you're actively prospecting rather than posting the content out there, which, don't get me wrong, okay, it does work, it works for me, but I've remember, I'm 22 years marketing, I know how to do it. Somebody sent me an email this week and it wasn't the greatest, it didn't really motivate me enough about the business. And it's kind of like, and you've got to be you've got to keep doing it. People have to see it. You've got to be email marketing. If you're on my list, I email twice a day now. When I get a great opportunity, I blast my list. And when I get unsubscribers, that's great. So again, for you guys, if you're new to the internet marketing, okay, yes, building capture pages and email lists all work, but it costs money, it costs time, know-how, and yes, you can do that. However, it's much easier these days if we use something like the bot that we use, which is the Facebook bot, okay? And the Facebook bot is something that, again, I posted in the groups. And again, the beautiful thing is when somebody clicks that bot, there are subscribers. So these people have got the information. And then it's just a matter of follow up until you want to get either a yes, a no, or a baby is the worst thing because you've got to keep following up, but you want to get a yes or a no. Okay, once we get a no, fantastic, no problem at all. If you change your mind for the future, we're here open for you. But that's it. That is the business. We get them into the groups. Okay, once you've got people in wanting information, we get them into a group. I call mine MindCAPITAL updates, and literally then I post every day. Record your results and post in the groups, okay, into the group, okay, because then they're going to see the information. You can even use my posts. You can copy anything of mine. It helps you guys then do that. People have asked me to do, can I do that? Yes, you can copy anything. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, I will log in. I'll do a screen share in a little while. Just show you a navigation training as well, so we can see that. Okay, any questions, use the chat, please. Yeah. Okay, can you explain the principle of this business for some new people here? So this is a training. This is not a presentation. We do a presentation on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. GMT, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I do record it as well. Okay, so again, invite your prospects onto the live presentation. Okay, so I'm going to go on the screen share now, and just give you some navigation training of the site. And if any of you guys, again, have got any questions, anything that you're not sure of, okay, you don't know how to get started, not sure how to do the business, just ask. Okay, because this is what this training is about. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen. Okay, just quickly share my blog. I recommend that you, of course, you know, again, a blog is a brilliant tool to brand yourself. Post on your blog, literally, you know, once, two times a week, something like that. You can see the updates here. We're already at a date here. There, I did this on the 29th of April. This post here. So again, the average contribution now per team member has gone up. So we're up to 1,716. That's the average. If you divide the I think it was 13.99. It says on that slide there, between 2.4 million. That's what it is. I think it's higher than that now. 3 members are at over 100K. Again, this business is about capital. So again, if you're in with the minimum capital, then think about how committed and your belief level in the business. Okay, you want to get that capital up because you'll make more, because it's trading, real trading. Okay, and trading is all about capital. Okay. So again, about 18,000 members in MindCAPITal in total. I know the Germans, the German presentations, they had over 100 in attendance last night. I know they did yesterday also. They did I think it was a training yesterday. They had 50 in attendance, just to give you an idea. The French, I jumped on one of their. The French are going great. They had 50 presentations the other day as well, last week. And you can see these returns. These returns are absolutely fabulous for doing nothing, guys. I mean, that's a fantastic return that we're getting there. Okay. So again, we're looking forward to the coin. That's the 1st of June. Again, don't know anything about it. Looking forward to about $40. I think Kelly did say they're looking to launch that on the 4th of May, the first week in May anyway. So the new ambassador level, there's 4 ambassadors in the world, Spanish. And I think they've been in since the very start, the Spanish ambassadors, 4 million in volume. So I'm absolutely, you know, I know that I will do that easily in June. And again, this basically allows you to earn unlimited levels and the company share from the whole company sales, you know, the profits, which is brilliant. So if they're not in your team, you still get a cut. And that's that's really good, because again, I get a lot of people coming to me, especially from YouTube. They find me, they're already in MindCAPITal, they're not in my team. They ask me loads of questions. They want to join the groups. I think one of the guys is just in this training now, which is great, you know, and not a problem. And you'll be rewarded for that. Okay. So again, what kind of money, you know, that anybody reaching these higher levels, that, you know, it's literally 7 figures per year, you know, million, you know, you can make $1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Again, do the maths at $10,000 a day. That is the potential. Of course, it takes hard work, building teams. But for me, it's really not, I don't think this is hard work. When I compare it, when I used to trade my time for money, everybody works hard, yeah? Doctors work hard, nurses, you know, the people out there work hard. This, for me, I used to work hard brushing the streets for a living. You know, this is easy. You know, I enjoy this. You know, we're creating content, we're posting out, we're keeping people, we're helping people get started if they want to make extra money, they want to get into crypto and Bitcoin. It's fantastic. So again, it's all about that massive action, massive daily action for massive daily income. Okay, so again, if you're working, again, it doesn't feel like work to me, because it's just kind of, you know, you're getting this habit, okay, in this habit of you know, the structure of the day, where I post content 3 times a day at least, okay, morning, afternoon, and evening. I, you know, connecting with new people all the time, following up, putting them in a group, keeping it nice as email twice a week, twice a day, a blog post 2 or 3 times a week. training for the team every Sunday, and basically, you know, teaching, this is what I do, this is how I run my business, okay? And we do the presentation on a Tuesday. But there is also English presentation. Kelly does one. The company do presentations. So again, make sure you subscribe to the channel, the channels there that you get it. So again, that's the business. Okay, we sign up. Okay, so I'm just going to head over to the site now, log in, and do some navigation for you, latest navigation. Okay. Okay, so let's log in here. Okay, so you can see here the site here. Just quick navigation here for the new people and new members. Okay, so that's my current balance, just over 18K. We've got over 100,000 in contributions here. Again, this is how you make a contribution. So you click on this link here. Now, obviously, I've made the maximum, so I can't make any more, but there'll be a Bitcoin address you paste to. You type on a slide bar. The minimum is $100 as today, but it's going to be $40, I think, from tomorrow. That's definitely this first week. And again, but I would always say with the contribution, guys, if you're in at the minimum, when you're recommending this business and building the affiliate side of it, people, if you're in with a very little, think about what they're going to do and their belief going to be. It kind of like passes on. So, you know, I'm committed. I'm in at the maximum. I mean, that's the way, because you just make more money. That's the bottom line. So it's easy to do that. But some people like to dip the toe and they'll get more confidence and they add later. Quite a lot of team members tend to do that. Okay. So again, withdrawal funds, there's a 60-second delay for the hackers and things, and you need 2FA and all that. Okay, so just make sure you just click on there and happy days. Yeah, it's on the blockchain, it's in your wallet literally within seconds. Referral program, okay, so again, this is your link. Okay, now that's my link. You will have your own link. I recommend you get domain name from GoDaddy or one of the domain name host providers. And it's, again, it's a lot more professional looking, okay? More commitment there, okay? Okay, what else we were going to share? Again, just to quickly show you the referral side of the business here. So, again, if you add all these up, that totals over 2.5 million. Last night, $2,535,610 as a team there. So, again, I'm moving up to 500 referrals, 143 are made a contribution, 111,000 here, and again, it's all about being consistent with this business. If you're consistent, people like to follow consistent leaders. They believe, obviously, after seeing it more and more, and again, that fortune in the follow-up, that's the key. Follow up and keep consistent. That is the business bottom line, guys, okay? Okay, so I think I've covered most things there. I always say, again, if you head over to the main site, okay, and I like to share and tell people about Gonzalo, the CEO. Okay, that's just the site there. I'm not going to do that now, but ultimately is we can see how all that works, guys. Okay, so again, you've got banners here. If you want to put your banners on if you've got a blog or a site, okay, you've got that there. Documentation, again, go off the FAQs. This basically answers a lot of the questions here, okay, and you're good to go on any of that. Okay, now I'm just going to go back onto the chat just to see what we got. You mentioned 11 ways to market the business. Yeah, okay. I did post.
Du hast aufgezeichnet. Das kannst du anhören.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, if you're recording videos, okay, you want to be the top five. The top five, I call it. Okay, just so you're aware, I wrote a book on this. The last business I was with, I personally sponsored over 5,000 directs. I believe I'll do more there for you. The 90-day challenge, basically, take the 90-day challenge. Do this for 90 days in a row. Okay, record a video, okay, just use your phone, smartphone is fine, okay, record a video of your results. You can even record your screen on your phone. I use the iPhone, so I don't know about the Android devices, but literally, you can just Google it, and I'll go on YouTube, how to record your phone screen. You scroll down, and you've got a record button here, and then you just talk over it and tell people, look, this is the business, it's amazing, boom, boom, boom. Okay, you're going to be, again, if you're in at the $100 level, it doesn't matter that you're in at all the low levels, but it doesn't come over as well if you're in, obviously, if you're in at 10 grand, 10,000, that's more of a serious commitment, yeah. And remember, it's still your 10,000, it's still your 100,000. That's what we have to get over. That isn't a cost. You see, this is when it sinks in, it's basically, or people say, well, they might steal my money, they might disappear like the other ones have because of all the scams before. That tends to hold people back. Now, basically, we know MindCap, okay, is it likely that Gonzalo, the CEO of the scam, this guy is very successful. You go on the front of the site, they've made a film about him. Yeah, he's available. He's 72 years young. It's highly unlikely. It'd be very unusual if he basically decided to run off with. It just would. So that's kind of like where we're at with that. And basically, if that happened, obviously, when we found him, they'd go to prison and happy days. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, Facebook, okay, Facebook Live is great, okay, we obviously use YouTube. YouTube, I get a lot of people coming to me from YouTube and finding me on YouTube, so absolutely use YouTube to put content out there. And you want to be doing these videos, putting them on obviously, each of these sites. Twitter, okay, so again, put you on Twitter, Facebook, we know about Facebook, and LinkedIn, okay, and Instagram, they're the 5, okay. Now, of course, Pinterest is great. Especially for bloggers, okay? I use a lot, all my images that I put on my blog, I then link to Pinterest, okay? So that's good. TikTok, I do a little bit with that. But there you have it, guys, okay? So, again, okay, no, we're never gonna be using Visa cards, okay? People have to buy the Bitcoin. You can buy it at so many wallets you can buy with any Visa or debit card, a credit card now. Again, get back to the person who invited you in, okay? Monday presentations was not by me, that was by my sponsor Jets. So Jets did the presentations and he decided he was going to do them. He was going to just, basically he was working more with his team. Okay, so I suggested he do them every 3 weeks. So I think he's due one pretty soon. So again, we'll post in the groups when Jets does them as well. Okay. He'll be doing them every 3 weeks, but I do want a presentation every Tuesday. And remember, guys, you can do presentations. We always want different presentations, different presenters. It shows great leadership. So I would definitely recommend that, okay? So I'm just going to basically stop the screen share now and just come back to the chat and basically, yep, Thomas, yeah, do the presentations. That would be great. And see if we got any questions. Simon, I think you were on there. You created, I know, a little funnel there, which is great. You can share that if you like.
C'ho la presentazione del mio business. Aspetta, si è bloccato.
Yeah,
Lei in inglese.
If you can stay muted, unless you, Simon, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Simon.
Okay, yeah, you were gonna. Do you want to share your what you created?
Yeah, but what you need to do is, the other account, can you just make me as a host so I can then do the screen sharing?
Oh, right, okay, yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah, okay. Just let me 1 second here. More, make co-host, there you go, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're good to go. Okay, so basically, Simon created a little nice little funnel that he's been using, and he shared it with me today and asked if he could show in there. So Simon, do you want to go on your screen share now and share it?
Okay, thank you very much, Simon, for letting me do this. And this is just basically a quick system which we've generated and to help people who are in Simon's group and see if we can help them build up their business as well. So if you just bear with me 1 moment. Simon, I think you've hosted the wrong account. It's the one which says Simon Smith Copy.
Oh, the copy one, right? Okay, yeah. 1 second. Right, okay. Simon's phone. Simon Smith Copy, yeah.
Yeah, the one that says Copy. If you want to just.
All right, got it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, you got it now. You there, Simon?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, you should be good to go.
It's just that my screen's playing up.
Okay, there we got it.
Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so basically what I've done is with a lead generation system. Now, most people are now have obviously been hearing Simon in the group where people are saying, well, what kind of ways can we promote the business? Now, what I've done is obviously I've come across a system which I've been using for a long time and which is called the Conversion Pro. It is a lead generating system which I've used, and what I've created is it helps me create funnels. Give an example. Now, the business that we're doing is MindCAPITAL. So obviously, I know there's quite a lot of people in Simon's group who's doing MindCAPITAL. So what I've done is I've generated a couple of leads systems, and I'm gonna see if I can move this out of the way. Right. Now, what I've done is I've actually set up a way where we can, not many people can come to webinars or presentations. Now, obviously, what I've done is I've taken a recording of Simon's webinar presentation, and I've actually created a system inside the Conversion Pro where we can schedule different timings for a webinar for his presentation to go live. So what we can do is with a link, I can assign people to go to this webinar, and you can see there's a webinar going to be starting at 8 o'clock in 30 minutes. So his presentation will start. So obviously, we can assign people to go to this webinar. Then what will happen is when the webinar starts, there's a button which says join now. So people during the webinar, they can say, well, okay, I'm happy to join the business. They will click on join now, and then they will come to a funnel which will allow them to put their name, email address, and telephone number and get registered to the business. So by putting the information in, they can put the details in. All of a sudden, they'll come to this main prospect sales funnel, which will give you a bit of an overview of what MindCAPITAL is all about. And further down, they can click on here where it says create a free account, which if I click on it, it will take them to the browser account. And then automatically, obviously, your referral code will be pre-populated. You just get them to open up an account, which will bring them here. Then at the same time, if I come back here, they can also click here to find out I've actually created like a contact detail screen for the sponsor itself. So all these pages can be created through the system itself. And obviously we can create this for you. And I can give you the share codes for these pages. So if I click here, then I've got details of my contact details. It's a virtual calling card. So they can click on that and they can get all my details. They can connect straight to my Facebook account, to my Twitter account, to my YouTube account. I've already linked all this to all these individual social medias. At the same time, so obviously you can see here, this is my Facebook account. So these are the 3 funnel pages which I've actually created in order for them to create an account with MindCAPITAL. So you can see it is pretty easy. And all you got to do is just create one link which joins everything together. You can promote it on Facebook, or whether you can promote it on YouTube, or whichever way you want to create it. But this is doing all the talking for you. At the same time, which is the most important, is Simon's presentation. So when that goes live on 27 minutes, this will give you an overview, obviously, what the whole business is what Simon's explaining, what he's already gone through in his webinar presentation. So people can just click on join now and then go through it, the same thing. And at the same time, with this page, I've also got the options where people can connect with me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and do it the same way. So more or less, this is the system which can be available to Simon's team, and how we can create people to show a way of increasing their own individual businesses. So that's what this funnel system will actually help them do for them.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Simon?
Yeah, this is the I know about these conversion systems, and we basically we've done this before, and we basically there's lots of different systems out there that you can use. Yeah. It's a capture page, and you're collecting the emails, and then obviously they can see the presentation. It's another option,
and it's a good way of building the people's lists up as well. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, so this is another way. It's many ways. This kind of like is a way where, remember, you still got to go out there and you're going to have to advertise your link. Are you with me? So I like, to everybody, just make sure that you are, you know, you're aware of that. You know, they've got to go out there and market it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So,
If if you want to take control again, so obviously I'll take command of you now.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay. So ultimately, is the yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, ultimately, there's lots of different ways to share the business. Yeah. And what you have to decide is the best way. Now, the best way is I'll still say this is the old school way, because getting the capture pages and all that is great. Okay. But obviously, you know, remember, it does cost money. I'll just share my, I went back on here because I'll share the other tool that we use, which I think somebody asked me to share this, which was the chat. Okay. The chat that we use. I tend to use my phone a lot for it, to be fair. So, but ultimately, just let me get my notes up and I'll show you what we use here. Okay. Okay, so these are the 11 secrets. I did post them in the groups before. Just let me get my link. Okay, so what we didn't really talk about initially, which I do tend to talk about, is your mindset. Okay, and you know, you want to make millions of dollars, but ultimately it's to do with your mindset, guys. You've got to get your mindset right first. So again, that's what I would encourage you to do. So I'm not sure they're going to allow me on this link anymore. Yeah, they're not allowing that. They blocked a lot of my links today, Facebook. So literally, they took a lot of my links out there. So again, I'm going to have a look at that a little bit later. And I'm using the new version of Facebook, just so you're aware of that. So I'm kind of like navigating my way around this a little bit. Yeah, this is the new version. Yeah, they sent me a link for it. So we'll do that maybe another day. Let me go back to the chat. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's the cold approach marketing. Okay, and again, you're going to have to advertise. You advertise your own link. Okay, if you want to get more information on that, just send me a message and we can get that information to you. If you want to go down that route, the same with the bot that we use. We use the bot on the chat, where basically people would then just click the link and then they're kind of like subscribed. It's a little bit. I will say it's you will get more people clicking one link rather than opting in with their emails. Email marketing, don't get me wrong, it still works today. But collecting that information, you know, if you send 10 people to a link, you might get 1 or 2 people who opt in. Okay, and then you've got 1 or 2 people who have opted in. Then they've got to watch the video, so you do need to work the numbers in a big way, really. But it still works absolutely. I'm still email marketing. But not like I used to. I prefer definitely the Facebook bot, because as soon as somebody clicks on that, we've even got a QR reader actually on our phone, and but as soon as somebody clicks on it or gets the camera out, they're subscribed. Okay, and then it basically they interact with it as well. Okay, I've not been able to get Stuart or Shane on these lately, so but we'll bring them on another training. We did record them and post them out there. But outside of that, that's it. Okay. So, any more questions? Use the group now. Use the chat, guys, and we'll get that answered for you. Yeah, it's basically we don't know exactly. Okay, Kelly did say it would be the 4th for the $40, but again. They got to confirm that. Okay, they said the first week in May would happen. Okay, but I think it will be tomorrow, the 4th. Okay, so you're aware of that. Okay, and that'll get people in. Okay, but remember, okay, people say to me, Simon, what's the best level to join at? Okay, to contribute at? Well, it's 100,000 because it's trading. So never forget that. Okay, so. Okay, use the chat, guys. Okay, any questions? Otherwise, we'll wrap it up. We've done 40 minutes. We don't really need to do anything else. We've done the site navigation. work on your mindset each day, guys. This is the most important. Meditate each day. Focus and visualize your success. See yourself as an ambassador. You know, get to the first level, which is 100,000 in your contributions. And again, do the maths. How much do you want to make? When do you want to make it by? Okay, and then do the work to get there. Focus on 2 a day. Hopefully you've been taking plenty of notes. 2 a day, focus that in your mind and do enough work, get enough content out there. Do the 90, take the 90-day challenge. So again, 90 days in a row, you're going to be posting a video on the top 5 social media sites I shared there with you before. Okay, you're going to be connecting with 3 or 4 people and sharing the presentation and following up. You'll get 2 a day from that alone, okay? Okie dokie. Okay, a bit more light on me. Okay, do you want more light? Is that better? I've got a very bright light, yeah. Kind of blinds me though, that.
Simon, good afternoon. Elton.
Go ahead, sir.
Simon, I just want to ask something. If, let's say I'm new in the business, if you, for instance, want to sign up, if you sign up an ambassador, you become one as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the beautiful thing. Yes, very well. You see, think about this. You might, if you only sponsor one person and that person goes and makes an ambassador and makes 4 million in volume, you're an ambassador based on actually the company do have to invite you to be an ambassador as well. So they're going to want to see enough of you, of your leadership, yeah, rather than, oh, well, that's the real leader. You with me? So the company have to agree that. So they'll have their board, just so you're aware of that. Hopefully, so if you do the volume, you know, the company will, you know, ask, you know, welcome you to have that as well.
And what's the daily earning of an ambassador?
The daily earnings, well, basically is, well, there's only 4 ambassadors in the world. They're Spanish. These are Spanish leaders. I don't know them, so I don't know, but I can share with you that it's going to be at least $3,000 to $5,000, $10,000 a day.
Oh,
yeah.
Amazing. I've been in a lot of these programs before, Simon. Mm-hmm. And it's Rudolph Haynes introduced me. And I don't know, I have a very good feeling about MindCAPITAL. And
yeah, it's real.
Yeah. So I hope it's gonna last.
Yeah.
I'm in the, to tell you the truth, I'm in a product network right now at the moment, but the market right now, people need money. Mm. And I think if you have money, you can buy food.
Right.
And you can buy supplements. So I'm trying to, because a lot of people are very, they don't want to let go from product. But I think nowadays we need money. If you have money, you can buy product, you can buy whatever you want. So it's your best recommendation and to say to those people?
Okay, well, this is the way that people often say, you know, what do you say out there? Okay, I just keep it nice and simple, and I say, are you open to looking at an exciting new and solid opportunity that can earn you a passive income each day, and it won't cost you anything to get involved? Okay, so that person's going to be thinking, well, okay, it can earn me a passive income, it's not going to cost me any money to join. Then yeah, absolutely, boom, send the presentation. After they've seen the presentation, follow up with them, it's with the third party, okay, answer any questions, right, let's get you started. Now people say, oh, well, you know, they might say, oh, well, look, I thought you said it wasn't going to cost anything. It's not costing you anything. All you're doing is you're using some capital. You need some capital. Minimum is going to be $40, okay, to put into the trading, okay, because it's a trading business. You've seen the presentation, explained it, and then you'll start to see that profit each day. Now, each day, that profit you can withdraw daily, yeah? So again, to buy food, to pay bills, happy days. That's the beautiful thing here. So of course, you know, it's got mass appeal, especially around the world. And remember, all the businesses out there are all struggling. Okay, so they are going to be a business owner. I did the scaling technique last week. Okay, very quickly. Okay, this is on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, you want to be focusing on the 7 to 10s, not the 1 to 3s. The 1 to 3s are employees. Okay, the 4 to 6s are business owners, much more entrepreneurial, much more open. And then the 7 to 10s, people who are involved in direct sales, network marketing. This is the 7 to 10s that you'll build the fastest. That's where I focus my time. But don't get me wrong, I've taken people from the 1 to 3s and taken them to literally making 6 figures and even more per year. So again, that's the scaling business. You want to be spending your time on the 7 to 10s. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you, Simon.
You're welcome. Okay, my friends, listen, we've done 45 minutes. I don't like to, I like to keep these short presentations. It's been, again, you know, gone very fast. I want to say congratulations and well done to you for being here, guys. You know, you're committed on working this business. You come here to learn, and hopefully you've got, you know, you have a better idea about the business, how it works, what you need to do to build. We're here to support you every step of the way. The beautiful things, focus the mind on what you want. Stay positive, okay? If you're getting them no's, that's fantastic. You're on track, okay? You know, people don't want to join this business. You still make money. We still make money. That is brilliant. That brings a smile to me. You know, I'm excited to get up and check that, you know, we've made money. And I'm always thankful and grateful. If we've made a profit that day, whatever that profit is, be thankful and grateful for it. Okay, and again, it's we are in a real blessed position. We're just getting started here. The company hasn't even got 20,000 members, and again, we've got millions of people out there who are struggling. They are financially, you know, they're worried, they're afraid. There's millions out there. We can help, guys. So again, God bless you all. Connect with all the people, and again, yeah, keep it nice and simple. Remember the 3: share the presentation, follow up, repeat the process. Guys, have a phenomenal day. God bless you all, and I'll see you on the training on Tuesday, on the presentation on Tuesday. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.